Bunia, zejdź. Close enough. What are you doing? Are you insane? Are you crazy? Hi everyone, it's me again, Róża Lazarowicz from Rosy Learning. If you're just joining us, I teach English in Poland, but originally I'm from Canada. In today's video, I would like to answer a question that I am always asked, over and over again. Why did you move to Poland? Now, I don't know why people ask me this question so often. The only reason I can think of is that Polish people don't really believe that Poland is a really great country to live in. Now, before I get in there, let me tell you a little bit about my decision to move to Poland. So, I was in our dining room doing my homework as per usual when suddenly I saw a man putting a for sale sign smack dab in the middle of our front lawn. And I was like, hold on, what's going on here? And so I went to my mom and she's like, oh yeah, right, we're moving to Poland. What? Now, my initial reaction, I was confused, shocked, but Poland, like I said in my previous video, was always this kind of fairy tale land for us. So I was actually a little excited even. But okay, I understand the question, like why did your parents then want to move back to Poland? The short answer is it is their home country. As you can imagine, they really missed it. I mean, Canada is a great place and it's full of immigrants, so everyone should feel basically at home there. But that's not necessarily the case, and my parents really did miss a lot of things connected with Poland. And what I wanted to say was, don't be so shocked that someone wants to live in your country. I mean, it's a great country. There are so many things to love about it. And I wanted to mention 5, starting with number 1. And I'm going to be a little bit boring by saying food. My parents really missed Polish food. The obvious ones like pierogi, bigos, ogórki kiszone, also zsiadłe mleko, maślanka. My cousin, who sometimes visits us from Canada, is always in awe of the food and the taste that food has in Poland. She's like, oh wow, these tomatoes actually taste like tomatoes and I can smell them and everything. So yeah, food. Number 2 is the landscapes and nature in general, I believe. You are proud of your Polish mountains, and Poles really love hiking, so it won't come as a surprise to you that that is one thing that people do miss when they leave. And especially if you grow up somewhere, you're gonna miss the landscapes that you were used to as a child. In general, I guess, there are tons of great places to visit, and yeah, that's number 2. Number 3 is actually the architecture, I think. So actually, when you think about it, Canada is 150-ish years old. That is not a lot. So the buildings and everything there is actually rather new, which is also, a good quality, but Canadians are actually in awe of European architecture because you don't get that in Canada. And I know you guys take it for granted, but it's really something to be proud of. So that was number 3. Number 4, freedom of speech. And I know that America is all about freedom of speech. But in reality, it gets really hard to speak your mind. It's hard to say this without kind of offending Canadians or Canada, and I really don't want to do that. It's just, it does get to the point there that you have to be so politically correct. every time you say something, that you kind of get scared of actually saying anything sometimes. So even silly things like saying Merry Christmas, I mean, you should say Happy Winter Holidays. And it's little things like that that really make you appreciate how in Poland you don't have to step on eggshells everywhere you go and be so very politically correct all of the time. I mean, here you also have to be sensitive to other people. And I don't want to criticize Canada for being politically correct, but it's a different kind of mentality. Number 5, last one. So this is connected with a story actually, because a friend of ours moved to Poland a little later than we did. And she told us this crazy story of how she had to travel from Wrocław to Warsaw and all over Poland to just get some kind of formality done and some documents or something. And it was crazy. In the end, what she said was, she loves Poland because it never gets boring. Basically, living in Poland provides multiple stories and lots of gossip and things to talk about, things to remember, memories for a lifetime. Whereas Canada is pretty, straightforward, easygoing, and you get everything done on the spot. Whereas here, you kind of have to work for it. Life in Poland is awesome. So that's what I wanted to say for today. If you know of any other reasons, which I believe there are lots of, for loving Poland, then feel free to share those with me. I would love to hear what you love about Poland, even if you're just here for some time, or if you've been living here your entire life. What are some things that you would miss? So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Anyway, have a great day and see you next time. Mwah!